secret place.
Hello, good day. You are welcome to our weekly Wednesday devotion. And the title of our devotion for this week is still In the Secret Place with the Most High. And the character we are considering in this week 5 is Isaac, a man of meditation. Isaac, a man of meditation. As we go along this week, during our time of prayer and fasting and Bible study, we shall look into Isaac and the character of meditation. The focus scripture for today will be found in the book of Genesis chapter 24, verses 63 to 67. Genesis 24, verses 63 to 67. And Isaac went out to meditate in the field at the eventide. And he lifted up his eyes and saw, and behold, the camels were coming. And Rebekah lifted up her eyes, and when she saw Isaac, she lighted off the camel. For she had said unto the servant, What man is this that walketh in the field to meet us? And the servant had said, It is my master. Therefore she took a veil and covered herself. And the servant told Isaac all things that he had done, and Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent, and took Rebekah, and she became his wife. And he loved her, and Isaac was comforted after his mother's death. We shall consider today 4 benefits of meditation as a secret place encounter. Number 1, meditation aligns the soul with divine direction. Isaac's meditation created inner alignment before an outward manifestation. Something happened with his mind as he was meditating. He placed his mind in accord or in alliance with heaven's meditation. What is heaven thinking about him at that time? You will remember that at that particular time, Isaac had found himself in a place of solitary mourning in view of the fact that the mother had just died. And so he was lonely, he was alone. And even the chief servant of the household has gone in assignment to seek out a particular woman for Isaac. And so it now behooves Isaac to go out in the evening to meditate, to seek the face of God, to understand what is the next thing. In a place of meditation, we have to ask God, what is the next thing? What is most important is to allow our mind, is to be in a position of stillness, to allow our mind to receive signals and information from God. Secondly, meditation cultivates spiritual sensitivity and discernment. Cultivate spiritual sensitivity and discernment. Because of the nature of man, we find that when man engages himself in a lot of activities, he will not be able to hear voices and word from the spirit man. The external activities always rob us of internal peace. And internal peace is required for us to understand what God is doing at a particular point in time. And so the meditation of Isaac at that particular point in time make him to cultivate spiritual sensitivity and discernment. It sharpens his spiritual perception. It sharpens its spiritual perception. The secret place trains the mind to recognize divine moments and divine environment. Divine moments and divine environment. And so when he was at the field, he was so much at rest as to understand that that particular moment was the moment of manifestation, was the moment of meeting his destiny partner. And so the time was right, the opportunity was right to meet Rebecca. That is what meditation can do for you. Number 3, meditation provides emotional healing and inner stability. Isaac had just lost his mother, Sarah. And that meditation was likely to begin to seek what is the next thing, like I said. And emotionally, Isaac had been disturbed. He was not emotionally balanced because of exit of the mother. Because of exit of the mother. And so, there was urgent need for him to have a settled mind to receive directly from God. Do not forget that Isaac had been trained up to this level for him to receive directly from God. Directly from God. We can understand that because of the fact that Abraham has taught Isaac how to communicate with God in such a way as to receive the next thing from God, to receive purpose from God, to receive directions from God, to receive instruction from God. It is always in the secret place that all these things are possible. Wisdom cannot be obtained from God without being in the secret place. Knowledge cannot be obtained from God without being in the secret place. Understanding will be far away without being in the secret place. And so, at that material time, Isaac prepared himself and he was able to stand in the place whereby he will receive signal from heaven concerning what should be the next line of action. And so, it provided emotional healing and inner stability. At that material time, Isaac was almost emotionally destabilized. And so that meditation provided emotional healing and stability. And number 4, meditation positions a man for covenant fulfillment. Covenant fulfillment. Isaac was a man of covenants. He was actually the second in line with the covenant that was given to Abraham. And he was the recipient of the continuity of Abrahamic covenants. And so, in view of that, Isaac was ready to ensure that the next thing that he has to do has to be in line with the covenant that has been bequeathed to him by his father. And in view of this, the person that is necessary to carry on the burden of that covenant is Rebecca. And it was not just a mere coincidence that after that meditation, he lifted up his eyes. The Bible said he saw, behold, he saw. What did he see? He actually saw what was to be ordained to be his own. He saw. It's not every man that is looking that has capacity to see. To see is spiritual. To look is physical. He saw. And when he saw, immediately a cord, a spiritual cord, struck inside of him to know that the person that was coming along with Eliezer was the person, was actually the person. And it was not a mere coincidence that at the time he lifted up his eyes to see Rebecca, it was at the same time that Rebecca lifted up her eyes and he saw Isaac. And so that moment was a covenant meeting. A covenant meeting. And why was it at that particular place in the field when he looked and saw? It was a time of spiritual connection. Time of meditation is a time of spiritual connection. What we need to consider as our last thought for this Wednesday on Isaac, a man of meditation, is that those who learn to be still before God receive answers without struggle. Meditation prepares the heart for greatness. Meditation prepares the heart for greatness. The final lap of today's meditation is our prayer. There are 5 prayer points we need to consider for week 5 with the character Isaac, a man of meditation. Prayer number 1. Lord, teach me to wait patiently and quietly before you. Teach me to wait patiently and quietly before you. Psalm 62, verse 5. Prayer number 2. Let my moments of reflection birth revelation. Let my moments of reflection birth revelation. Joshua chapter 1, verse 8. Number 3. Lord, connect me divinely to destiny helpers. Lord, connect me divinely with my destiny helpers. Genesis 24, verses 63 and 64. Prayer number 4. Grant me fruitfulness in every area of waiting. Grant me fruitfulness in every area of waiting. Genesis chapter 25, verse 21. Prayer point number 5. Lord, let my mind stay on you for perfect peace. Let my mind stay on you for perfect peace. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 3. Isaiah 26, verse 3. Next week, we shall continue with our weekly Wednesday meditation as we meet for another character in week 6. God bless.